Hello everyone and welcome back. Before we look ahead to day 2 of Cheltenham 2026, a quick review of day 1. And this year's Cheltenham was advertised as one of the toughest festivals for punters in modern times. It certainly lived up to that billing. We had a couple of second place finishers and the real heartbreak came in the Arkle where Kopek de Board was travelling beautifully on the snaff before hitting the last and seeing his chance disappear while cruising alongside the eventual winner for the same stable. And then there's my absolute guilt moving away from Lossiemouth. I love that mare, and sometimes racing as a way of reminding you when you've been too clever. Anyway, on to day 2. It doesn't get any easier. We start out with the Turner's Novice Hurdle, where no drama this end has been the talking horse from the Paul Nicholls yard all season and will be very tough to beat. But I'm taking him on with a horse called Bally Fad for Gordon Elliott and Jack Kennedy. This horse will absolutely relish the step up in trip, and the former point-to-point winner should stay strongly at around 10 to 1. Looks a very attractive price. Ballyfad for Gigginstown stud and Gordon Elliott to get the day started. Next up, it's the Novice Chase, and the market leader is Romeo Coolio. He has plenty of class, but you do have to take the step up in trip on trust. He's campaigned over shorter distances all season and tends to travel strongly before finding a little less late on. Cheltenham's Hill could just stretch him a little bit. Instead, I'm siding with Final Demand at around 6 to 1. His only defeat came in deep ground where he never really travelled, possibly due to a breathing issue. He wears a tongue tie tomorrow, and if that helps him settle and breathe better, he could bounce right back. So Final Demand is the selection there. The Premier Handicap goes off at 240. Always competitive, but the potential handicap blot could be Katera. This looks like a race the Skelton team have been targeting for a long time. When Dan and Harry Skelton make a plan, they tend to execute it well. And she could easily have a stone in hand on the handicapper. Katera, selection there. Next comes the cross-country chase, and this is actually my nap of the day. Stumptown heads the market after winning the Valkapar de Buca in the Czech Republic this season. A remarkable achievement, but carrying top weight over 3 miles 5 furlongs around this unique track, no easy task. So instead, I'm siding with Favori de Champdou for Gordon Elliott, who made light work of this discipline when winning impressively in January. He knows the course, jumps beautifully in this format and looks prime, ready for another big run. Favori de Champdou, the nap of the day. Next up, one of the highlights of the week. It's the Queen Mother Champion Chase at 4 o'clock. And this looks like it's there for the taking for a horse called Majborough from the William Mullins stable. Horse avoids mistakes at the fences, then his class should simply take him clear of this field. It's my next best bet of the day. Clear round, job done, get the wheelbarrow ready. Majborough, the next best bet of the day. 440, the Johnny Henderson Grand Annual, another fiercely competitive handicap over 2 miles. But Jazzy Matty returns. Did the business for us last year at a big price. He's only £8 higher, and this race has likely been the target once again. I'm staying loyal to the horse who paid out last year. Finally, the lucky last, the Champion Bumper. No hurdles, no fences, just 2 miles on the flat. Love Sign Danu couldn't have been more impressive last time out, and he's clearly the Clough Sutton first string with Patrick Mullins aboard. He would have had the pick of whichever horse he wanted to sit on. My only concern is that I like to see horses come off the bridle, and this horse didn't. I like to know what they find under pressure. They'll need to do that coming up the Cheltenham Hill. Irish horses have won 26 of the last 33 run-ins, and they look sure to dominate again this year. So I'll take 2 against the field, both Irish. Love Sign Danu and the Morn Rambler for Noel Mead, who has the brilliant Colin Keane booked. A flat jockey booked for the Champion Bumper. Look out for those 2 horses. 2 strong contenders, to close the day. Happy punting, and remember, this game isn't easy, but it's showtime.